Talking real estate now. Pleasure to welcome into the studio a friend of the Business Breakfast, the CEO, Chief Executive Officer of BinGhatti Holding, Mohammed BinGhatti. Mohammed, good morning. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning, Richard. Pleasure's mine.
We've asked you to join us in the studio because we're getting so many questions about the real estate market, and we speak to a lot of brokers and researchers and analysts, and they're great. Taimur Khan from CBRE is going to be in that chair in about half an hour's time. But it's nice to speak to a developer, someone who's got some skin in the game as well. So thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
So this week, big week for you. You unveiled another development for BinGhatti. But this was perhaps on a different scale. It's a collaboration with Bugatti, the luxury car maker. You're going to develop a luxury tower in Business Bay / downtown area of Dubai. And it's not aimed at wealthy people or even high net worth individuals. It's aimed at ultra high net worth individuals. Talk us through the rationale.
So the rationale of the project, Richard, was to echo the motto of Bugatti's founder, Ettore Bugatti. And his motto was, if comparable, it's no longer Bugatti. And this was sort of the central notion that the entire project reverberated. The idea was to create this incomparable experience in the heart of Dubai. And that's where the project slogan comes from, l'art de vivre, in the heart of the metropolis. So that translates to the art of living in the heart of the metropolis. And this idea of creating an incomparable experience that's inspired from the French Riviera, and bringing this exotic heritage from the French Riviera and planting it in the heart of Dubai. So this was, the central notion that the project sort of elucidated or depicted.
Okay, so it's a striking building. There are no sharp edges on it. I was looking at Design, the architecture magazine online. They called it a sinuous, flowing form. And it looks gorgeous, and it will be, but that kind of architecture comes with a price tag. It's from an engineering, architectural, construction perspective, it's not cheap to build a building like that. How do you crunch the numbers?
Well, absolutely, yeah. I mean, it is costly to develop something like that. But of course, if you're doing something with a brand like Bugatti, a brand that's existed and dominated the automotive industry for over a century, there's no cutting corners. So
there are no corners.
Exactly. Nice pun. So the idea is, we're creating something that's by all means incomparable, and that this is the hot topic in Dubai real estate right now. People, wealthy people from all over the world are looking to move to Dubai, are looking to buy real estate in Dubai for many purposes, to settle in, to invest in. And more of those people are looking for different ways to stand out. A lot of them are looking for trophy assets. And for us specifically, we wanted to create something that was very unique and very in par with our mission and vision at BinGhatti, which is to always defy the incomparable and redefine the rules of the game in real estate. So we were very specific in working with a brand that hasn't done this before. So it's the first appearance for Bugatti in the world of real estate. And of course, going back to what you were discussing now, developing something like this comes at a very significant cost. But of course, the pricing strategy, the vertical integration at BinGhatti, which entails a lot of in-house activities such as, our own manufacturing facilities for aluminum, joinery, you name it, it's all done in-house. And that helps us in maintaining cost, quality, and time.
And I mean, two of the, I don't know whether you call them penthouses or mansions, whatever your phrases are, have elevators that will take your car, probably a Bugatti, up to your apartment on the 17th floor or whatever it may be.
Correct, the 46th floor. So around nine lucky clients will be able to ascend in the car lifts with their cars all the way up to 9 of the sky mansions in the project.
And then park your car. Okay. This is not going to be cheap, is it, to buy? What can you tell us about the pricing to buy one of these things?
So for the specific ones you mentioned just now, the sky mansion, the one on top, that's being priced at 750 million dirhams.
Hang on, Brandy Scott, did you hear what he just said?
He said a lot of zeros, didn't he?
750 million dirhams.
Correct.
What's our current record for a penthouse?
420. There was one on the Bulgari island, Jumeirah Bay, whatever. Bulgari residences, 420.
Does this come with a car? Or two? Or three?
Do you get a car? Do you get the watch?
Well, you get spectacular real estate. And, I think it's worth reminding here of Ettores' other motto, which is nothing is too good, nothing is too expensive.
And there's, we're getting used to this world here, aren't we, Brandy, in Dubai, of just having people with extraordinary wealth and multi-billionaires coming into this city.
Do you already have inquiries for this?
Oh, absolutely. We have many inquiries. Our lines haven't stopped ringing ever since we've gone live with the project. And the idea is, the rationale behind the project, the design philosophy, it's very much in par with Bugatti's brand DNA. Each and every unit in this project is a mansion, so there are no apartments. Even the entry-level unit is a mansion.
What's the floor square foot?
So the smallest mansion is 2,000 square feet, and then it goes all the way up to 44,000 square feet for the one on top.
Who's inquiring?
It's a good question. So high net worth individuals from all across the world. A lot of clients coming in from Russia, a lot of clients calling from China, and pretty much a lot of international demand for this product.
What can you tell us about how much it's going to cost to build? Because construction costs are going up. We know we're living in an era of inflation. Steel prices are going up. Construction costs are going up.
Correct. So, on a project like this, it's not really a cost-driven exercise because, working with world-class brands such as Bugatti, the pursuit of perfection is the main driver for the project. So we've really approached this from a brand-oriented perspective, and that again goes back to our vision at BinGhatti. I always refer to BinGhatti being a brand more than a real estate developer. So for us, cost has been a very secondary, if not tertiary, topic. And for
Come
us,
on, you're the CEO. Cost can't be secondary and tertiary.
Well, when you do it right, I always believe when you do it right, when you build something right, it'll always sell.
Can we ask about the payment plan on that?
Yes, you can. So the down payment is 20%, and then it's fixed payments of 5%, running all the way till 80%, and then a 20% payment on completion.
You're not going to get a mortgage from Rackbank, are you, for that 750 million? We've got people writing in. Naveen has written in 750 million. I will never forget this number till my last breath. Someone else has written in, you could set up a bank with that money. Never mind borrow from the bank. You could set up a bank. Mohammed, can you stick around? We're getting lots of questions in.
Sure.
Because I'd like to talk to you not just about this development, which is great, but other things as well, because you've also done a lot of work in what I would call the affordable space. Drive past Silicon Oasis, for example, see loads of your apartment blocks where, a completely different level. And also about, some of your other businesses. You sold a drinks company.
Correct.
For about $250 million dirhams, but not that long ago.
Yes.
So there's lots to talk about. Can you stick around?
Sure thing.
Our guest this morning is Mohammed BinGhatti. He's the CEO of BinGhatti. Get your comments and questions coming in. Abdul Salam says, can I pay by credit card?
Well, if you have the money, absolutely.
You'd get a lot of miles, wouldn't you? That would be good.
Dubai Eye 103.8.
Join the conversation.